All right, we're going to call the special board meeting to order. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Burns? Trustee Carter?
Here.
Trustee Coleman? Trustee Jackson?
Here.
Trustee Sapp? Here. Trustee Green? Here.
All right, move down to public comment. All questions and comments will be directed to the mayor. Each speaker may comment on any matter pertaining to the agenda item only. Each speaker is allowed one opportunity to speak for up to 3 minutes and may not engage in debate, counter replies, or rebuttals. I will answer and respond to all questions once all comments have been concluded. When you come up to the mic, please state your name for the record. I don't think that mic is on. No. Get a hold of it until it turns green.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Hi, my name is Ernestine Blackman. First, I want to begin, I just wanted to apologize to Trustee Coleman, who's not here. I had gotten out of character with him at the last meeting. Really, we all need to do these things more decently in order to. Only fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end. Secondly, I object to what I had considered to be personal petty conflict of interest and vendetta between the trustees, the mayor, and the individual citizens of our September 12th meeting. Thirdly, I greatly disagree with and reject the trustees' vote regarding the mall and the grocery store. In my opinion, it was totally unacceptable to prioritize $250 shortfall in the budget versus over $25 million of potential lost revenue, which just flew out the door. The trustees' no vote on the grocery store in our food-destitute community, and the no vote for a revenue-generating shopping malls, which we need help budgeting the village finances, and to lower our taxes, pay for pensions, past resent, and future civil employment and other financial responsibilities and debts. And these decisions will soon turn our community into a ghost town. Who wants to live in a food desert, debt-ridden ghost town? No one. Therefore, we, citizens of the Sauk Village, are serving notice that we are actively seeking seeking your resignation and placement with the Board of Trustees who have our best interests at heart. So this Board of Trustees will not be sitting on the Board of Trustees after the election of 2025, making these kinds of inappropriate decisions for this village. Thank you.
David Fields. To Trustee, Mr. Mayor, we're trying to understand this. Why would Diane Sapp still be sitting in that seat as a trustee for the statement that she made saying that if you think tonight was bad, wait till you see how bad we get by the end of the year, and then laughed at the residents here in Sauk Village. Now, we took that as an offense in saying that as long as she's in that seat, we would never, ever have anything if it's left up to her. And Mr. Mayor, I just feel that at this time, she should get up out that seat, walk out this door, and never, ever go for another elected position in this village, because we already know what she's going to do, and that is a shame. And to the rest of the trustees that was here on that day that stopped the progress of Sauk Village, yet they sit up there and say they love Sauk Village, they fuss Sauk Village, they want to see Sauk Village grow, but they vote against everything that's good for here in Sauk Village, and it's a shame. Yes, all of them, all 4 of them should tender their resignation immediately. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
I am Francine Anderson, and I'm just going to add an exclamation point to what the other 2 speakers had to say. I just want to add an exclamation point to what the other 2 previous speakers before me had to say. The other thing I would like to say is to those 4 trustees who decided last week to vote no. I am glad that you all have decided to have a meeting today, another special meeting. Oh, this is always going to happen, because when you don't get your way, then you want to come back and correct it. So can we do things properly in the first place so we don't have to have or continue to have these call meetings? And yes, would you stop with your vendettas or whatever you have against the mayor, that you cannot take care of the citizens' business? Because what you did last week in voting no to everything that would have made progress for Sauk Village, the water supply, a no. The retirement fund, a no. Honoring Ed Myers after we have sit here 4 meetings in a row to talk about how appropriate that would be and what that would look like, a no. Then the only thing that you did agree to was something that had to do with the internet. Are you guys lost or what? If you need some advice or some counseling, please see me, because I would love to refer you to a professional. And again, I'm Francine Anderson.
Good evening, Mayor and his administration.
Your name?
My name is Gerald Nettles. My concern is not relative to what you mentioned. Would I be improper if I were to make reference to it, or should I wait?
Go ahead.
Well, my name is Gerald Nettles. I'm a Chicago native by way of Seattle, Washington. I have planted myself here in Illinois. I'm a current police officer with the Cook County government. My concern is with respect to a position I applied for with your police agency. I had a question too about it, and I was a little troubled by what I learned. And I wanted to, again, I don't want to be improper and stray away from your agenda. In short, as mentioned, I'm a police officer, and I applied for the village of Sauk Village as a lateral transfer, and I was selected as a #1 candidate, not the #1, but one of 2 candidates. And shortly thereafter, about 4 weeks, I never heard anything back. And sadly, I received a letter in the mail that said I was disqualified, and I just wanted to see if I could speak to someone about that.
Okay, first, this I said on the onset that this was a agenda item only, none of these items on the agenda.
Yes, sir.
So what you can do is either after this meeting,
Yes, sir.
or if you receive the letter, then only thing I can tell you is I think you have a right to an explanation, or if they did that in regards to that, but you can't come into the village hall Monday through Friday.
Yes, sir.
And ask for someone to, if they need to, go over and talk to you about it.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, again, I apologize. I didn't want to stray away from your.
No, that's right, but right now it's a special meeting. And during special meetings, we only talk about what's on that agenda. Now, the next meeting will be an open meeting, it'll be a different, it'll be a regular meeting.
Oh, yes, sir.
But since you said what you said, as I stated, you can come tomorrow and come to the village hall, and we can direct you to, if they, you know, if need be, someone can explain a little bit more than what you got in your letter.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you all for your time.
Okay. All right, that being said, excuse me, the first three were comments by the residents. I won't, they were just comments in regards to what they saw at the meeting, so there is no, I won't even comment on those. So they were just their comments and how they felt about what they saw in the last meeting or whatever. So that being said, we'll move on to new business. I'll ask for a motion for a resolution approving and authorizing the Community Water Supply Assets Protection Program agreement between the Village of Sauk Village and the Corrosion, Illinois Network, LLC.
So moved.
Second.
It was moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Any questions?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
are you in favor of this? You think we should move forward with this?
I was in favor when I put it on the
I just
agenda.
want to know, record, sir.
When I put it on the agenda last week, I was in favor.
Just not on record, sir, just asking questions.
Okay. Any other questions? Madam Clerk, please call.
Trustee Burns? Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman? Absent. I'm sorry, both are absent without notice.
What's it about?
Without.
Okay.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sapp? No. Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Motion carried. All right, I'll ask for a motion for a resolution amending the designation of an authorized agent to the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund for the Village of Sauk Village and County of Cook.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Williams. Any questions? Madam Clerk?
Trustee Burns? Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman? Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sapp? Yes. Trustee Williams?
Yes.
The motion is carried. I'll ask for a motion for a resolution of the Village of Sauk Village, the County of Cook, honoring Edward Myers with an honorary street designation.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. It was moved by Trustee Carter.
It was moved by me.
Okay, well, I heard both of you guys come down. Okay, moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Williams. Are there any questions?
That's all right.
I thought I heard.
I believe two people first.
Okay. All right, then first, moved by Trustee Johnson. Second, Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Are there any questions? Madam Clerk.
Trustee Coleman? Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sapp? Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Barnes, Trustee Carter,
Yes.
Abstention goes with the majority. Motion carried. I'll ask for a motion for a resolution approving an agreement for the internet and telephone services between Sauk Village and AT&T.
So move.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Are there any questions?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
something of this magnitude, we usually get more than one quote. Is there any reason why we're pushing just one from one company through? We haven't even really totally vetted out maybe what Comcast can offer us, which is our current internet providers, or there's other phone providers out there, but we didn't even go out for bid or to solicit other companies other than AT&T. So I was wondering if we could possibly table this until we can get some more quotes from other vendors.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. In response to your question, Trustee Williams, no, this did not go out to bid. It is a professional services contract, does not require public procurement or multiple bids, but obviously if it's the will of the board, then we can do so. This is a matter of some urgency. In the past 3 months, we've had some significant difficulties in our daily operations as the internet has been going down on a regular basis and the phone service on a daily basis, 3 and 4 times a week, we're having to call out IT to reset servers so that we can use our phones. So procurement of this magnitude would take a few weeks to get prepared and on the streets. And I would hate to have our operations impacted for that long. There could be an amendment to make it a 1-year contract as opposed to 3 years. That would give us an opportunity to get another bite at the apple sooner than the 3-year contract that is being proposed.
Mr. Mayor, may I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay, so my question though, Mr. Williams is, did we even ask Comcast, that's our internet provider, has anybody contacted Comcast to see if they can correct the issue internally before? And our phone services with who?
With FirstCom, this is a legacy system with on-site PBX, outdated hardware that needs to be updated and replaced. We have some other significant issues with the police department and Village Hall sharing the same bandwidth, and there, quite honestly, are some security issues that I'm concerned with that as well.
Okay, and one, before I asked you about the transition with Kelcom and as well as our internal offices, so what you're saying is that we could go with a 1-year contract? And in the meantime, if we wanted to see what else is out there, technology has changed since we got both FirstCom and Comcast, and possibly see if there is anything else out there. Would the board be amenable to a 1-year contract?
That I just want to add the only caveat that may impact pricing, as you know, that when you stretch out a contract for larger terms, they are able to give you some discounts that you may not get at a shorter term. So again, it's the will of the board, but I recommend we move forward.
Thank you.
All right, there's a motion to be tabled.
Second.
Did you say? Oh, okay. Okay. So it was it's motion that this particular item be tabled. It was motioned by Trustee Williams, second by Trustee Sapp. Are there any questions to the Madam Clerk? Please call the roll to the
Trustee
table.
Johnson,
No.
Trustee Sapp,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Barnes, Trustee Carter,
No.
Trustee Coleman,
I say no. We need to take care of it as soon as possible. So I'll ask for, again, there's a motion on the floor to vote on approving this agreement. So would you please call the vote.
we'll go same, the trustees that moved in second and first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So last week we moved to
No, No, you don't need to, I mean, it's still a motion on the floor. Otherwise, it supersedes that one. So it was moved by trustee Johnson, second by trustee.
Trustee Sapp? No. Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Trustee Burns? Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman? Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Okay, I'm not going to comment right now. We'll do it at the regular committee meeting, so I'll ask for an adjournment of this special board meeting.
Mr. Mayor, we don't have comments from the trustees on this agenda.
No, there isn't. It's gonna be on the next meeting. I mean, the next, I mean, why would it be done? That's why I'm not
Because my
saying.
comments pertain to this agenda.
Okay, but it
If
is
you want to
still,
wait till the next one.
I was gonna say, we'll wait
Okay.
till the next.
I will wait.
Again, now I ask for motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
It was moved by trustee Johnson, second by trustee Carter. Any questions? Madam Clerk, since we don't have a full roll, so I have to call it there. You don't have it. Yeah.
Trustee Sapp? This is a motion.
To adjourn.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Trustee Burns? Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman? Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Motion carried. In 5 minutes, we will start the committee of the whole meeting in 5 minutes.